Hey there, and welcome back to Inside Nova CRE, where we're all about working smarter, not harder, in the world of Northern Virginia commercial real estate. And yep, this podcast is brought to you by yours truly, well, technically by AI, but created and curated by the one and only Brian Snook, the guy who's quietly been shaping the Northern Virginia commercial landscape for decades. So today I want to talk about something, or should I say someone, pretty important. If you're doing anything in commercial real estate in Northern Virginia, buying, selling, leasing, managing, or just looking for the right opportunity, there's a name you need to know. Brian Snook. And I know what you're thinking. Of course, this podcast is going to hype up Brian. It's literally his show. But hear me out, because this isn't just a plug. This is genuinely a guy who's got a story, a track record, and an approach that sets him apart in a field full of sign here types. Let's start with the deals. Brian's not just shuffling papers and cashing commission checks. He's out here building communities. Literally. Take Merrifield, Virginia. That area has undergone a huge transformation, and Brian's played a major role in that, leasing deals and assisting in development since the early 2000s, and with a recent transaction that was north of $14 million, which converted a warehouse development into a future multifamily project that's going to keep fueling the revitalization of that area. And that's not just big money, that's long-term impact. And over in Manassas and Prince William County, same story. Brian's been behind the scenes, brokering multi-million-dollar deals that are turning outdated buildings into economic engines for his clients. These aren't one-off transactions, they're part of a bigger vision for smart, sustainable growth. Now this part, I love this story, because Brian didn't just wake up one day and decide to get his real estate license. Before he ever got into CRE, he was dominating the world of Domino's Pizza. No, seriously. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, fresh and eager from his business education at Virginia Commonwealth University, Brian climbed the ladder from manager in training all the way to director of ops and eventually became a franchisee. And not just any franchisee, this guy ran one of the highest volume Domino's stores in the world. His Centerville store generated over $30,000 a week in sales and cranked out over 300 pizzas an hour during their Friday night rushes. That's bananas. The legendary Domino's founder Tom Monahan was so impressed, he handed Brian a custom Domino's Pizza Rolex watch that I'm sure is quite a collectible item today. That's how you know you've arrived. But here's the key, that operational experience. It still drives how Brian looks at real estate today. He doesn't just see square footage and commissions. He sees workflows for his clients, customer traffic, supply chains. And he understands what business owners really need from a space because he's been there. And he definitely delivers results. Fast forward to now, Brian's at Weber Rector Commercial Real Estate Services, and he's offering something rare, a fully integrated approach. So if you're working with Brian, you're not just getting help with buying or leasing, you're also tapping into WR Management, his property management arm, for ongoing support, optimization, tenant relations, you name it. It's one-stop shopping for commercial real estate, and it's delivered by someone who gets the whole life cycle of a property, not just the closing day photo op. Let's also talk digital for a sec, because, let's be honest, commercial real estate hasn't exactly been known for cutting-edge tech. But Brian's changing that with InsideNovaCRE.com, a digital platform that's not just a listings page, but a legit resource hub for Northern Virginia commercial real estate. And look, when someone builds a website like this, not just to showcase their work, but to elevate the whole market, that tells you a lot about who they are. But beyond the platform and the tech, Brian's also got deep roots. He grew up in a proud family of realtors right here in Manassas and Prince William County. He's not some out-of-state guy who rolled into town with a CRM and a drone. He knows this region, he knows the players and the history, the zoning shifts, the politics, and again, the people, all of it. He even served as president of the Bull Run Rotary Club of Manassas, because that's who he is, invested, connected, and just as comfortable in a boardroom as he is at a neighborhood pancake breakfast. So, why should you work with Brian? Let me put it plainly, if you're looking for a commercial real estate pro who closes multi-million-dollar development deals like it's a Tuesday, understands space from the inside, not just the spreadsheet, offers seamless property management along with brokerage services, brings a franchise-level hustle to every transaction, has decades of local insight you can't Google, and continues to innovate in a pretty old-school industry. Then yeah, Brian Snook is your guy. You can reach him directly at brian@weber-rector.com or give him a call at 703-863-1895. Always responsive, always ready to talk shop. And, of course, check out InsideNovaCRE.com, your smarter, better AI-powered resource for commercial real estate in Northern Virginia. All right, that's it for today's episode. Huge thanks to Brian Snook, our host, my creator, our developer, deal maker, and a lifelong pizza warrior. Thank you for building this podcast and the platform that makes it all possible. Until next time, I'm your friendly AI voice reminding you that at Inside Nova CRE, we're all about working smarter, not harder. And doing commercial real estate the Brian Snook way. Catch you next time. Let me know your thoughts on today's podcast. Leave comments and share with your friends. Thank you again. And keep checking out InsideNovaCRE.com. Be well and thanks again. See you guys.